The Ghana Climate Innovation Center was established to support small and growing businesses that are responding to the global climate emergency, either from the adaptation or the mitigation perspectives. We have also seen the need to expand our impact by supporting businesses with a significant growth potential, but with detrimental environmental impacts. So other enterprises in sustainable fashion, in the cuisine industry, in maybe several other sectors, whether in transport or in manufacturing, are also supported as part of our services in order that their processes towards growth can be made clean, in order that this will support the entire global emergency for a transition towards green growth.
Mpampa Cereals Limited is basically a home where we make indigenous Ghanaian cereals. Most of the raw materials are sourced right here in Ghana. So we source some directly from the farmers and also some from the market women. And then we put everything together to make variety of nutritious cereals for both mothers, children, fathers, and everybody in the family. My name is Juliet Ekia Ejapo Malabi, and I am the CEO of Mpampa Cereals.
I actually thought about neem oil 18 years ago. I actually found the receipt from the US Postal Service that had mailed a sample to a company in the US, neem oil, and it was October 10th, 2007. And the company actually wanted a container of neem oil, but we couldn't get anybody in Ghana to supply. So that dream fell apart until 5 years ago. My nephew came to me and said he and his friends wanted to do neem products. And I said, oh, okay, that's good. I've thought about this before. I've always wanted to do this, so let's go ahead and do it. And that's how come we started Kingsworth. My name is Dr. James Korte. I'm the CEO of Kingsworth Farms.
My name is Hisham Sedu. I'm the General Manager and co-owner of Kokobila Nasia Farms. We are located in the Sablugu district of the Northern region. It's a 350-acre farm. We are primarily mechanized. We do mechanized production, a lot of irrigation, and then we are also sustainable and environmentally friendly in a lot of our operations. We do a lot of climate smart agriculture, conservation farming, and then also we power our systems using a hybrid solar system. We are certified seed producers. We also produce grain, maize, rice, soya bean. We produce butternut squash, mango. We have an apiary. We produce honey. We also have a cattle head that we also use for beef production.
Climate change has become a big issue, and the impact of climate change is very huge. Climate change is affecting both human and nature. And there's a need to speed up the action on the ground to be able to achieve their global goal on ensuring that we can reach a zero low carbon, and also to be able to achieve the 2 degrees and a pathway of 1.5 degrees. And this call for all hands on deck to be able to achieve that. And I think that is what Ghana Climate Innovation Center can play a key role, because it requires all hands on deck. And all civil society and key players are required to play a very vital role to be able to get this done.
Kingsworth Farms is an eco-friendly organization that we are interested in reforestation, producing neem products, both for agriculture, cosmetics, and in the future, pharmaceuticals. We're also interested in developing the communities around where we work. For example, we don't know of any organization where we plant the neem trees, and when it's harvest time, it's open season for the whole community. Anybody can go and harvest, and when they harvest, all we ask is they bring us the seeds, we weigh it, and we pay them. So it's a win-win situation. We see ourselves as educating the public to gradually go more into organic farming.
As a farm, one of our major aims is to be as efficient and productive as possible. So we've adopted the use of irrigation over the years, which allows us to go beyond the northern season normally has just one production season. So using the irrigation allows us to sometimes go up to 3 productions of crops in the year. So that was the first motivation, to be more productive. In more recent years, due to climate variabilities, we've been experiencing a lot of droughts and erratic rainfall. They also come in helpful to help us also support our production when we go through dry spells. Solar energy, which is also giving us a greener footprint. Our system is not fully independent yet. It's currently hybrid, where we are supplying the energy we produce to the national grid to offset what we are using from the national grid.
We have been able to identify farmers who provide us the raw materials that are naturally grown here in Ghana. We used to produce manually with this traditional roaster. It's a roller, you just put, and it needed firewood to do that, and it was tiresome, number one. The drums were very small, so we couldn't produce much. We're doing just about 25 kilos per batch, and that was taking even hours. Aside that, myself and the workers were going through a lot. I mean, the smoke, it wasn't good for their health. And then we reached out to GCIC. And with that, they've been able to support us with a bigger roaster which uses LPG. It's able to take up to 500 kilograms of cereal, and we're able to get to. So that is doing a ton at a go. And this can do, so we actually are able to produce a ton within an hour, which is a massive improvement. It has improved our way of production, our productivity. We're able to save more time, save more energy, and also for the health of all the individuals here who work at Impampa Cereal.
In terms of the future, what it is that we hope will happen with climate-focused entrepreneurs, of course we hope that more entrepreneurs, right, will transition to be climate entrepreneurs or climate-smart entrepreneurs, that more entrepreneurs will use climate-smart technologies, that more entrepreneurs will choose to think about the environment even as they think about the commercial benefits of entrepreneurship. And more entrepreneurs will be also concerned about social returns, environmental returns, even as they conduct their everyday businesses. That the leadership of these enterprises in the future will prioritize ESG. They will prioritize climate smart technologies, and even as they prioritize commercial benefits of entrepreneurship.
I always say that the master classes for me was probably the biggest takeaway, because it helps us as company management to see things in a different perspective, see how it can be more efficient, where maybe we're falling short, where we can improve. Also to take more things into consideration, like previously we've had smaller solar systems in the past. We never really looked at carbon savings and things like that. We've been doing a lot of tree planting over the years, but was never really with the aim of reforestation or carbon sequestration. So now we are more conscious of those things. And of course, the other obvious benefit of the program was the support we got in getting the infrastructure to improve our solar system.
GCIC grant has helped us to, expand production. We are very thankful for that, and above all, it's also helped us with the solar system. And for a company which is based on being green, that was a godsend, because even though our solar now maybe provides us with about 25-30% of our energy, that was very expensive. We couldn't have done it now without your help. So we're very, very grateful for that. The training you gave our manager, indispensable. Like I said, he never had any management training before that, so that has been very essential. And of course, all the equipment we got has increased our production by almost 50%. So we are able to do a whole lot more.
My portfolio manager was helpful. He made me understand that you can't just buy and sell. You need, as a business owner, to strategize, making sure that you are making profit or losses. So he opened my eyes in terms of bookkeeping, making sure my bookkeeping is rightly done and making sure that I am doing the right thing so that I won't run at a loss. My take home from GCIC was the WETP, the master classes. It was transformational. If I'm supposed to go back to GCIC, it's something I'm actually going to go for. Through these sessions, we've been able to identify, in fact, take ourselves out of work. Sometimes, before GCIC, it was very chaotic. I personally didn't know how to even balance my personal life and also work life. Through that, I've been able to balance all these things. And I was taught that before you be able to pour out into your business, your cup must be full. And through that, before I get to work, I make sure that I am mentally, psychologically, and physically well to be able to even transform that energy to the workers I have here. So it's been very transformational, and thank you, GCIC.